music for Egypt. Nile FM.
And we are continuing right now with the interviews today. And with me, I have Dr. Ghada Kandil, Chief Director, Bank of New York. Dr. Ghada, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
It's an honor to be sitting here with you. And we had a lovely conversation before we actually started this interview or started shooting. And from what I understand, that you are not just on a panel discussion at CEO Women today, but you are also you're a board member as well. Is that correct?
Yes, I am. Yes.
So
it's a pleasure and a privilege as well.
Why do you see that it's important to be part of such conferences, especially something like CEO Women?
Okay. Putting gender aside,
yes,
because we have also men who are board members.
Okay.
So it's always good to be part of a success story.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to be empowering other women,
mm-hmm.
irrespective, because whether you're a man or a woman, we have the male champions, because we are partners in this world.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot just gather women and we speak among ourselves
mm-hmm.
without having the other parts of the community, which is the gentlemen, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be part of an evolution. You
mm-hmm.
have to be part of a success story,
mm-hmm.
and that's why I'm proud to be here. And that's probably my fourth year here.
Okay.
And every year it's been going stronger, and it's making more progress and getting more people on board, getting more further international commitments and awareness as well.
Well, if it's the fourth edition and you chose that it is Women in Tech, why? Why did you specifically choose that this will be this edition?
Okay, well, I'm a banker,
okay.
But banking right now, for instance,
mm-hmm.
is not just about, the financial transactions that you do.
Mm-hmm.
The financial transactions that you do is actually connected to a whole big technological system,
mm-hmm.
a whole lot of supporting systems
mm-hmm.
that are technology based.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you're going into a commercial bank, which I'm not,
mm-hmm.
I'm not a commercial banker, but when you go into a commercial bank,
mm-hmm.
the first interface that you use is that you go into, to a teller and, give him instructions what you want to do. But actually, that teller works on a system.
Mm-hmm.
The transactions that you want to do, the deposit, the withdrawal, the whatever you want to do. Same thing, you can do it from home,
mm-hmm.
at the leisure at your own time. You can do it from your mobile, you can do it from your laptop or whatever. That's online banking.
Yes.
So that's technology for you.
Yeah.
On another hand, on a bigger scale, for instance, something like what I do,
mm-hmm.
we do the transactions and we do the transfers and we do the money, and this is a platform.
Yeah.
Banks or something like Bank of New York, we are more of a technology platform,
mm-hmm.
because our services are based on technology. They're based on minimizing time, increasing the security of each and every transaction,
mm-hmm.
and that can only be done and you only make sure that these things are happening by keeping up with the technology that's all over the world.
Is it difficult that now technology is growing at a crazy fast pace, unlike before? I mean, I know that financial institutions in general are, I think, among some of the first sectors to be using technology even back in the day. But now, like you said, I am at home, I can just wire whatever money to anyone, anytime. Yeah. But again, technology is moving really, really fast over the past few years and expected to be even faster. Is it difficult to keep up with something like this?
There's always resistance to change.
Mm-hmm.
There is always somebody resisting to adapt that kind of new technology. For instance, the older generation till today, sometimes mm-hmm. they prefer to have the personal interaction with mm-hmm. the banker. Mm-hmm. They prefer to go to the bank, have somebody,
the
they can call.
Way.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
My mom is like that.
Yes.
But for instance, I'll give you another example. Once the experience is nice, they just follow suit.
Yeah.
They enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And the learning curve, sometimes is even faster
mm-hmm.
if you get them interested.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for instance, on the other hand, I found the same experience with my father. He mm-hmm. went on online banking like it's nobody's, like he was playing with it.
Yes.
And he was happy with it. And So it's the experience. First of all, you need to get over your challenges or blocks. Like your own personal situation. You don't want to deal with a machine. Some people just don't want to deal with that.
Yes.
But then again, once you get over that kind of boundary, you can actually excel at it.
Yes, that's very true, actually. I'm going to go back to the part of women in tech. Why do you think women's interest in technology is less than men's interest? Why is it still kind of male-dominated?
Well, I was just on a panel, and my colleague Marwa Abbas mentioned that actually the majority of people graduating from electronic engineering are, or some, not just, let's say 48% or 40-some% are actually ladies.
So it's literally almost half.
Exactly. It's what they do next with what they have learned. Whether it is the opportunities they get, whether it is the challenges that they face that they cannot surpass, or maybe they do not have the same opportunities. That's another thing that we have actually been discussing internationally. It's not just Egypt-based, because boundaries to women getting into technology is something that is all over the world.
It's global, yes.
Exactly. I'm very confident, for instance, to say that is not the case in banking.
Okay.
Banking has always been a very fertile ground to have women.
Okay.
And we do not consider ourselves women. We're not gender biased. We don't have this man or women. We have, we're bankers. When I introduce myself, I don't say I'm a female or a male. We just say I'm a banker.
Yeah. So it's very in the financial sector, it's very inclusive. Does it matter?
I see it this way. Maybe somebody else's experience is different, but this is my personal experience.
Okay.
Or maybe I was just resilient enough not to hear, the things that I didn't like. I heard something that I didn't like when I first started. I was pretty young. I was not even 19 when I graduated. I was 18 something.
Oh, wow.
And the first thing I heard was, she's too young. She's not going to be responsible. Let alone that I was a young girl. So everybody at my generation, that is a long time ago, of course. But in my generation,
5 years ago.
Everybody, not really, it's 30-some years. But anyways, so people would think, that a young girl would just grow to become, to marry or something, to get married, not to have a career, and she wouldn't be interested in following pursuit. It's either you hear that and you make it, hold you back, or you just embrace it, and you can have your family and you can have your career. You can do both.
Okay.
It's not a matter of you have to do this or that. You can literally do both successfully, but it's a matter of, getting help and also managing your time.
Yeah. Can I say something? That the thing is, I just think this is something that it's applied to both men and women.
Absolutely.
I hate it when people say, "Oh, how do you balance between your home and your work?"
Absolutely.
Well, you can ask the man the same thing. Exactly.
They don't do that.
No, they don't, and it's really annoying.
They don't do that
because they have to balance just like we have to balance. It really makes no difference.
But then again, I have to say, sometimes even the question itself is prejudiced, because there are men who are extremely supportive, and just as I was saying, even on the CEO board, CEO women board, we do have men champions as well, because it's an understanding. This is what life is all about. People working in partnerships, synergies between different bodies, irrespective of the relationship.
Of what they are, yes.
Be it friendship, be it a relationship, be it a marriage, be it even a community. So we grow together.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Now, finally, you have been, your experience is beyond 30 years. What would your piece of advice, if you can give a piece of advice to all the women that may be interested in working in the tech industry or in a male-dominated industry, what would you tell them?
Just to be steadfast. Nothing breaks you, nothing, words are just words. When somebody tells you you're a woman and you can't do it, it's just a word. It's just their perception. Let it be. Just
let them,
exactly, let them.
Yeah.
Let them.
Yeah.
So that philosophy takes you a very long way.
Yeah.
To each his own.
Yeah.
Each one is entitled to his opinion, but you don't live by it.
Yes.
You live by your own like your own footsteps. You know,
Yes.
you draw the line, you make sure that you are resilient and patient.
Yes.
Resilience is the key word.
That's important. Well, thank you so much. This was
Thank
very
you.
insightful, and I'm so happy we met today and we
It's my
got to have
absolute
this
pleasure.
quick chat. Thank you for
very
being
much.
with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nile FM.